All right, let's look at a problem. I've got a couple of emails about this problem. Evidently, some people are struggling with it. So let's see if we have this circuit. Now everybody's got different RA and RB, so everybody will have unique answers. I'll just work it symbolically using RA and RB. We have 10 volts here, 25 volts there, and we ask for V out. And we're asked for what is the value of V out. Okay, let's remember with Kirchhoff's voltage law that if we add the voltages around a loop, any loop, then the voltages add up to be zero. So I could take this loop right here. We'll need to know what the voltage is across that resistor. Let's assume that we have some current I, and I'm going to pick a direction, and we'll see if it's right when we get to the end. So if the current is flowing that direction, it is going to create a voltage using passive notation. We have plus and minus VA, and we have plus and minus VB. Okay, so there's a current. I assume there is going to be a current. If it's flowing that way, it will create these voltages. All right, so now I can write the voltages around this loop, and let's call this loop 1. So Kirchhoff's voltage law around loop 1 is going to look like this. Start here and go around. We have a minus 10, and then we have plus VA plus VO equals 0. Solving this for V out, my output voltage is going to be what, 10 minus VA using Ohm's law. VA is I times RA. You already have a number for RA. We just need to calculate what I is. So we need to go out and do something different to figure out what I is. And we can do that by using Kirchhoff's voltage law again. But this time let's do it in a big loop. We're going to start here and we're going to go all the way around. There's a big loop. We're going to go that way. And KVL around, let's call this loop 2. KVL around loop 2 gives me the following equation. We have minus 10 plus VA plus VB plus 25. All right, now once again, we can use Ohm's law for resistor A and resistor B. We'll have minus 10 plus I times RA. V equals IR for resistor B. That'll be I times RB plus 25 equals 0. Hey, now look, we have an equation with one unknown. The only unknown in here is I, because you have values for RA and IB. So solve for I. Once we have solved for I, you just take it and you plug it in right there, and that'll tell us V output. And it's very possible that when you get to this step, I will be a negative number. That's fine. That just means the current is actually flowing the other way. Don't let that throw you for a loop.